The year is 2020. A global pandemic caused by COVID-19 affected millions of lives and caused uncertainty in the future of each and every individual living in this world. Jobs lost, lives were taken away, and everybody tried to adapt and think of a way to get by each day. One day, a solution from an unlikely source gave everyone hope and made everyone believe it's the answer that we've all been looking for. But sadly, this glimmer of hope suddenly faded away. This is the rise and fall of Axie Infinity from a player's perspective. Axie Infinity is a turn-based game developed by Sky Mavis way back 2018 and were positioning themselves as the pioneer of play-to-earn games using their token SLP or Smooth Love Potion and AXS or Axie Infinity Shards. It's like Pokemon, but instead of earning gym badges, you're earning real money. If you're not familiar with Pokemon games, think of it as a more complicated rock, paper, scissor game, and every time you win, you earn money? Sweet, right?
Too sweet!
Axie's rise came at the right time during the height of the pandemic. People were looking for ways to earn money, and with the rise of esports, a lot of gamers and non-gamers alike were dreaming of this opportunity for a long time. Earning while playing. On its peak, Axie Infinity has a whopping 2.7 million daily active users. And as for SLP, Smooth Love Potion, the token you use to earn in this game, it went on an all-time high of 41 cents US dollars, and if you convert it here in the Philippines, it's 20 pesos. That's insane. What's more insane is you can earn at least 21 SLP per win. So imagine you win 10 games out of maximum 20, you earn, I don't know, you do the math. I'm not good at math. That's insane. For some people, they play as high as 60 games. The more games you play, the more games you win, the more SLP you win. That's insane. As someone who loves to play computer games and console games, this idea made me excited, but at first I wasn't really drawn to this game. Just look at it. It's so simple, not much movement, and the graphics below average at best. But it can give me an opportunity to earn real money. How can I pass that up? But I forgot to mention one tiny piece of information. In order for you to play Axie, you need to have at least 3 Axies or 3 Pokemons. And how much are these Axies during their peak? What? I don't want to spend that much money, but I'm really interested. So how can I play this game? And here lies our first problem: the scholarship system. It's difficult to find managers that will lend you their Axies. That's one. Second thing, it's more difficult to find managers that will give reasonable cuts for their Axies. There are some managers out there who ask for 90% cut of the earnings, and the scholars, they grind it out, spend their time, and earn so little. Some managers would give absurd amount of quotas, and the scholars, they have no choice but to meet it. And Kuya Bar, what will happen to the scholars if they don't meet the quota? Well, my boy, the manager will simply kick out that scholar. And that scholar who just got kicked out, he will find another manager and will look for another opportunity to play and earn in this game. Wait. Hold up. I know there are terms here that you aren't familiar with, so let me discuss it to you. Managers. They are the people who paid real money and invested in this game. Scholars. There are people like me who are interested to play and earn this game but doesn't have the money or doesn't want to pay money to play this game. Second problem, oversaturation. As many people discovered Axie, Axie prices started to dip as well as their in-game token Smooth Love Potion. Here is how much you can earn SLP in a given MMR. MMR or matchmaking rating is a ranking of how good a player is based on his skill level, understanding of the game, and for this case, their Axies. You mean ding 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 ding? You're right. Axies will determine your MMR. Meaning, if your managers give you trash Axies, it will affect your earnings. Like I said earlier, SLP prices were as high as 20 pesos. But due to oversaturation, it went down to 10, down to 5, down to 3, down to 1, and as in its current state, current price, 0.12 cents. The game is now overhyped, overpopulated, and not much burning mechanism. Axie Infinity tried to counter this by limiting SLP wins in each MMR level. As player count rises, the game just continued to give SLP to everyone and eventually loses its value. Third problem, stubbornness and lack of innovation. As a result of low value SLP, the active users start to shrink from a high of 2.7 million people only down to 24,000. I hate math and I know that's a lot of people not playing Axie anymore. With the alarming rate of SLP falling down, the developers still pushed their plan to launch Axie Infinity Origins. And oh boy, this game sucked. It had better graphics, yes, but the gameplay wasn't the same anymore. As for the burning mechanism, the only answer they had was through breeding Axies and crafting runes. Wow. Because of the ever-changing meta in Axie, players are forced to buy better Axies than they originally have because their previous Axies weren't good in this version of the game. The developers said they listened to the community, but the opposite happened. They removed SLP earnings in Classic and transfer it in this awful version they have now. Players are tired of being ignored, and since the prices are low, they all wanted out, trying to recover as much money as they can and exit Axie Infinity, even if it means they lost a lot of money. The community wanted diversity, but they just didn't listen. I love Axie Classic and still play it to this day. It's just sad that something amazing is ruined by poor management, oversaturation, and lack of innovation. The memories of Axie Infinity still lives on, whether good or bad. The game is here to stay, but for me personally, I don't think they could recover or they will recover from this major setback. Did you play or invest in Axie Infinity? What are your thoughts regarding this topic? Let me know in the comment section down below. This is Kuya Bar. Thank you for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Peace! That's insane!